Hi friends, welcome back to our channel Total QA. In our channel, we posted multiple videos and categorized into different playlists. Please go through these playlists to get the required knowledge in Selenium, Java, GitHub, Jenkins, TestNG, XPath, CSS. In today's video, we're going to discuss about how are we going to install Java in the laptop. So to install Java, the first and foremost thing, we have to access google.com. Let me access google.com and type here as JDK8 downloads. JDK8 downloads, just click on enter key, the keyboard. Then you can find out the information. There is a website, mainly www.oracle.com. Java technologies. Under that we are able to find the such results. Click on the first link. Then you can scroll down and identify the different versions available for different operating systems. Mainly if you look into this here, Linux ARM is one of the operating system. 32-bit it is, 64-bit Linux ARM, Linux x86. Then again if you scroll down you will find Mac OS. So suppose for example if you are using a Mac operating system, you have to use this version to download it and install Java in the laptop. Suppose if you are using Solaris Spark, then Solaris x64, then scroll down you will find two versions for Windows, mainly for x86 and x64. So what is the difference between these two different versions? The difference is it depends upon the operating system bit version available in the laptop. So how do we identify the operating system bit version? To identify the operating system bit version, click on Windows key in your keyboard, Windows key, and just click on R. Click on R, you will find the run command is open here. Then to identify the operating system bit version, type control. Control means it opens the control panel. It's a shortcut. Click on OK. Then you will find the search text box here. Type system. Click on enter. You will find such results. Click on system here. Wait for a second. You will find the information about the operating system bit version. Just focus here in the system section. You will find the operating system bit version is 64-bit. Okay, so you can find a lot of information, your Windows operating system version as well, and the bit version, and the RAM, and also the processor. So all this information you can find in the control panel. Under system and security, under system, you can find this information. So ours is 64-bit operating system. So let's move on now to select the Java JDK version which is relevant to 64-bit version. The Java JDK version which is relevant to Windows x64 is here. So we have to select this one. Okay, so let me click on this now. So when I click on this, it is the website is asking for us to accept the license agreement. It is mandatory that we have to select the checkbox. Click on download button. When I click on download button, it is asking us to log in. So it is mandatory nowadays to log in to the Oracle account. We should have an account in Oracle. You can give your personal email ID, provide all the required information. That's it. You can also create an account here. I created an account. Let me try to log in now. So I already signed up. Let me try to log in. So it is mandatory. Everyone should have the account to download the required software. So I signed in. Now it is trying to download here. It's already trying to download here. Okay, it takes some time. Let it continue. Okay, so it is copied to this location. the executable file is downloaded. It's executable file. It's downloaded and copied to this location. Let me double click on this to install Java in the laptop. JDK 8U 261 Windows x64. Click on S here. Click on, with this version of JDK is please uninstall the JDK and run the installer again to reinstall again. So it might be a reason that I have installed already. Let me try to uninstall and install it again. Just give me a second. Okay, again go to control panel. Again go to control panel. Okay, in the control panel you will find uninstall a program. You will identify the version, which is Java JDK 261. It is already installed. I will try to uninstall right now because I wanted to show you how to install Java in the laptop. Let me uninstall this. Select this, uninstall. Just click on S here, which will uninstall JDK from this laptop now. Here if you look at Java SC, SC stands for Standard Edition. It's a standard edition we are trying to download now. So this will take 13 seconds, I think 11, 6, almost done. So let me try to go ahead and install it again now. So this is how you can uninstall the version and try to go ahead with the latest version again if you have any version, or if you wanted to use the same version to download again. So let me try to double click on this software now, which I have downloaded it. Now click on S here. Yes, now we are able to see the wizard which will help us to install JDK in the laptop. Click on next button here. Then wait for a few seconds, click on next. It will try to complete updating component registration among the files. So it just do some operations in the backend and it will install JDK in the laptop. So the instructions what we have completed right now, it's already provided in these notes. Please refer to the notes. Windows key plus R will show you the run box where you can type the commands. You can type control. The control is a small c, control. Search for system. It's all small. Search for system. Then identify the following details. Identify the operating system bit version and download accordingly. Okay. So this is how you have to follow the steps as part of the notepad which I have given here. And this will be provided in the description of the video. You can go through them as well if required. It is almost done. Now, if you look into this, it is asking us this software will be installed in the location C:, program files Java JRE 1.8.0 _ 261. If required, you can change the location of this software to be downloaded. But as of now, continue with the default values. No need to change it. Just click on next button here. It will take some time to download Java now. Almost done. Fine. Now you can see the Java SC development kit. It is successfully installed right now. You can see here. Wait for this message. This message is successfully installed. This message is displayed. Then it means the Java is installed successfully in our laptop, and you can see this is complete already. And click on close button to close this dialog box. Okay, let me click on close. We are done. So once we install successfully in the laptop, you can go to this path. This is the path where the Java is installed. You can copy this path. You can say Windows R. Just enter this path. That's it. You can navigate to the location where the Java is installed successfully. You can find out Java here, and you can just select the date modified. If you see here, I have JDK 1.8.0, I have JRE 1.8.0. I have different versions as well. One important point that you can have multiple versions of JDK Java installed in your laptop, it is not a problem. Only one thing is we need to set only one Java version in the class path. What is class path? We'll see now. But as of now, this is the location where the Java is installed. I have JDK and JRE. Both the folders are available. It is important to confirm that both the folders are available. Both are required for us to execute the Java programs from the command line. Right? So now, what is class path? So it is important that we should tell to the system that the softwares which are installed in this location, we should tell that yes, please consider the software which are installed in the location, because you can find here under JDK, you will find there's a Javac will be there, javac.exe, and also you will find java.exe. Both will be helpful for us to compile and execute the program. So we should tell to the system that there is a software which is installed in this location. So for that information, copy these paths, copy this path till the bin. We have to take the path till the bin, and this path we have to set it for the system environment variable path. Okay, then only we can make sure that this software is able to execute it from the command line. So any software to execute from the command line, once we install the software, the next step is copy the path till the bin, then go back to the environment variables, select the path, try to update this path. We are doing the same thing now. Again, select Windows key in your keyboard, plus R, type control, it's a control panel mainly. Then here, type system, same. But as of now, once you click on system, as of now, you can select this option. It is the system environment variables. Select this one. Then in the advanced section, under system properties, there is an advanced section. Click on environment variables. Then identify the variable name path. Click on edit. Copy this path. Copy this entire path. It's important that you have to copy this entire path and put it in the notepad. Again, just type notepad here, enter this entire path. So here, one important point what we have to do here is, you have to add the Java JDK and JRE path after this path, put semicolon, then give the path. So this is for JDK, Control C, then go back to the notepad, try to update this in the notepad. This is for JDK bin, then semicolon again, then identify the path for JRE bin, Java JRE bin, copy this path, then go back to the notepad, just update it in the notepad to make sure we are trying to provide the right path here. And also make sure we should not have any other JDK version or JRE version available in this path. If you look into this, I already have the older version, which is Java JRE 1.8.025/bin. I will remove this. This is not required because I am using a latest version right now. And also we can find out, is there any other path which is pointing to Java JDK here? I think everything is perfectly fine. I don't see anything else pointing to the older version of the Java JDK or JRE. Just copy this path now. Then go back to the path variable, remove it, just paste it here, and don't put the semicolon in the end. It is not required to put the semicolon in the end. Click on OK, then again OK, then again OK. So you have to follow these steps. After that, what we have to do is, again, select Windows key plus R to open the run command, type CMD to open this command line. Here we have to type as Javac. Okay, it is working fine. And after that, just type Java-version. This should reflect the version which we have installed in our laptop. Right? So in our laptop we installed 1.8.0_0 .0_261. So this is the version it is getting reflected. So if you follow the steps as per the notepad, we can easily install Java in our laptop. So I already mentioned here, how do we set the class path? We have to search for the system, select advanced settings, path variable, put semicolon, add the JDK path till the bin folder. This is very important, because when I say path, it's not the Java home. We have to give the path till the bin folder, right? So this will help us to set the class path. Then we open the command line. We verify that the Java is installed successfully by typing these commands, Java space -version and Java C, to make sure it is installed successfully. And one more thing, whether the path variable is set successfully or not, we can open command line and type here as echo percentage path. That's it. You can type echo space the environment variable path here, and we can identify whether it has been set successfully. Yes, you can see there is C:\program files Java JDK 1.8.0 bin. Similarly, C:\program files Java JRE 1.8.0 bin. So it is successfully installed in our laptop. So this is how you can confirm Java has been installed. I hope this video is helpful for you to understand how to install Java in the laptop. If you like my video, please subscribe and share. Thanks for watching the video.